a star that lights the road. I'll take this ride and just drive. I wanna be the only one to make it to the light. I'll take it to the edge where I lived 1,000 lives. But maybe I could be the one right into the setting sun tonight. Just
Welcome to the full race of Belgium. Vedel takes pole position. Raven alongside him from Ultra and the leader Dragon Sonic. Team Sarkera lines up alongside from Theo and Jensen Olsen. Then we have Rafael Ferrari, Iago and A.G.E to run off the top 10. Top half the grid ended by Ocampo, the bomb pass started by Bob Sarov, Ricardo Sato and Carlos Eduardo. From Van Horn 15th, then we have Livery, Nicholas Palomino, Thierry Headley, Ahmed Silla, Matthew Hart, and finally Spike CV and Lap But here we are, 11 laps this time, not the 40 sprint, but it's 11 laps. And this is going to be the start of the Belgian Grand Prix. Vettel on pole, and this lights out, there we go, the race has now begun. And it's led by the Vettel, but Ravo instantly going on the attack in towards turn 1. To Vettel on the inside, Ultra, oh, there's contact between them. As the Vettel's had an awful start, he's been hit, and he's out! It looks to be out, and he is! Huge incident at the start of this race. Ultra is in the lead. He's got a 5-second time penalty. David Sarkera is behind in second place. And he is currently in a net race lead. But it's a dramatic start. The Ferraris has sandwiched the McLaren. And it ended up in massive contact. Oh, what a way to start this Grand Prix. Starting off with absolute chaos. Oh my god. Oh, McLaren will be absolutely fuming in that incident. I don't know what went on there, but that was completely unacceptable. Virtual safety car coming to an end. And Ultra has got that penalty. He's got damage as well, not much. David Sarkera on the softs, he's going to have to try and make use of them tyres while he can. He's going to have to try and close in on Ultra because he has got something to do. He's got to complete the story. He's got to try and catch that Ferrari ASAP. He's 1 second behind. Now that was primarily due to a bad restart. However, he can most certainly close in. It's Ravo having an incident there. He's got damage to his car. Ferrari having a disastrous start as well, but it's all their fault, I think. The way they got sandwiched, the way they sandwiched Benedetto, obviously causing all that chaos. Drivers are in massive battles here. I see the Opals, Ahmed Silla and Livery all alongside Nicholas Palomino in the Aston Martin, who's going around the outside of Blanchimont, trying to move up into 16th place, but it's going to be a bit of a difficult task, you know. All these cars so close to each other. Palomino sending it. Massive send there. Palomino's up in the 14th place as Ravo comes into the pit lane. His damage is too much. He's had to come in to get all that repaired. Livery on the outside, Palomino on the inside, setting it, making contact there. He's got a 5-second penalty as a punishment for that. David Sarkera closing up on Ultra, and it's pulled over to the inside, and he's going to take the lead in the race. By the looks of it, unlike what Ravo done in the sprint race, Ultra can't keep first by taking that outside line, and it's Sarkera leading the way legitimately on track in the Belgian Grand Prix. And that is going to be to the disappointment of Ultra, who's got a 5-second penalty to serve in his next pit stop. And of all the chaos, Belgian Sonic can see himself now up in the 3rd position. Olsen on fresh and soft tyres is there in 4th position, ready to take that podium place away. He can do that at any moment now. He's just got to find a place to get a move. And all this as well, Versteel is managed to get a safe top 5 position at the moment as well. He's actually been doing really well for Oracle Red Bull, as he's eyeing up them people fighting for 3rd there. Also Belgian Sonic, who are constantly fighting, slowing each other down. And also centered on the inside, and it's going to be the McLaren up in the 3rd if he can get this move done, as they come round the bus stop chicane. And in the end, it's Belgian Sonic who stays ahead once again, using his racecraft and experience to maintain 3rd That's not going to last long though. Olsen sent it into the source, and it's up in the third position. But who's going to get DRS? It looks like it'll be Olsen getting it. However, he is really slow at the moment, and that should possibly allow Belgian to keep third place by the end of the straight. As we're on board with the McLaren right now, who's going to enable DRS, but it's going to be way too late. Versio is going to seek an opportunity here to move up into fourth, but he's going to send it. What a late send! Sorry I switched the camera to the wrong person there, but that was an incredible send. It didn't work out, but you can tell Versio wants that podium. To do that, he needs to try and get ahead of Olsen, who seems to have been affected by that prior incident. Ultra is back into the lead of the race, which I've just noticed there, as the softs now are wearing out a lot. 2 stops are a viable option. Starting on the soft though is a good idea. If you want to get a 2-stop to work, just get that early pace used up. Now Ultra's tyres are doing just fine. I imagine Sergio will be telling the team that he wants to pit soon. Could end up hitting the slab if he wanted to, or he could just try to use DRS for longer to close in. Yeah, looks like Belgian P3 could be well secured, because Olsen has completely fell back, and now Versio is the one who is ready to attack that McLaren. And yeah, no one's in the pits actually. Sergio is willingly staying out there. DRS active for Versio down the straight. Olsen has not got any DRS. Now, is he going to go for a move, Versio? No, he's not. Sergio are once again really close to Ultra. They are going to fight for the lead. You can most likely expect Sergio to be up in first place very soon, as he's on very worn tyres, but he's still got the pace. He's got DRS, and he's going to move through into the lead once again. As Versio now going to go for a move too. Olsen will miss out on that DRS only just, and Versio is now at the fourth. Also defending this on the inside line, and the McLaren successfully keeps P4, as both these guys now on the attack of Belgian, whose tyres are also wearing out. David Sarkis' tyres are also toast as well. Lap 4 of 11, I imagine most soft runners will come into the pits at the end of this lap. Revo in last place right now, 30 seconds off of David Sarkis in the lead of the race. He's had an awful start to his Grand Prix after that dramatic start at turn 1. All that chaos in collisions. Yeah, it's going to affect the outcome of the race, I can tell you that. So now is the chance Ultra may not win this race. Of course, his win streak was broken last time out in Hungary, and also in the sprint race, he failed to win that. So obviously that was also the thing that would have stopped the streak. But here we go, Ultra gonna get down the inside. He moves ahead of David Sarkis, who's coming into the pits. The Ford has opted to hit this lap, and what are they gonna go on to? Tyres waiting there, and it's mediums available for the Ford. There we go, coming out the pits. David Sarkis on medium tyres. Ocampo and Iago coming into the pit lane. The 2 Red Bull affiliated drivers are in. 1 Red Bull driver, 1 Red Bull affiliate. At the number 47, coming on the soft, mediums, and even hards out. Palomino is going on to the hard compound tyres. You can see that when the Aston Martin mechanics had their tyres pulled out, as well as Spiker CB. He's also moved on to hards. These are guys who are just waiting now to get their tyres on. Palomino is going to rejoin this race in dead last. Ultra leading by 2.5 seconds. As Belgian has closed in the gap now. Ultra is starting to struggle, and that fast penalty is lingering. David Sarkis, despite Revo's earlier stop, is now up into ninth. He's ahead of Revo by 6 seconds. And yeah, he's currently leading the drivers who have pit so far, and should be looking to lead everyone in the whole race. Ultra will have to try and claw through some more traffic as well. However, most of them guys are going to be soft tyre runners who are going to be coming into the pits soon. You'll also probably have to clear Revo as well, I'd imagine so. Well, let's just see, when does Ultra come into the pits? He comes in now. He's taking that line that you go into the pit lane with. Belgian also coming into the pits. Versio coming in, Olsen coming in. Top 4 roll in the pits. We'll scrap that. Top 5 roll in. Hey, could even go top 6 or top 7. No, never mind, it's top 6. As your cable does stay out. His tyres are completely gone though. 19% onto this lap. Them tyres are dead. They're completely dead. There's no way. There's actually just no way UK will makes the end of this lap. ERS active for Ultra as he comes out of the pits down in P11, which is an on-track P9. Scrap that. On-track P10 possibly. As UK will tie now down 15%. These could puncture at any moment for the British driver, as he is going to officially have run over half race distance on these tyres. The clouds are getting dark though here in Belgium. Is there a chance of rain that could come very soon? Plus we all know Bahrain, we all know what Belgium's like. It is a very chaotic track with weather. It can so easily rain at this track, which could impact strategy so easily. It could make the lives of guys like Ricardo Sato a lot easier, as he is still in the pit. Rain right now would be really good for him. He can get his pit stop done. However, he is constantly losing places. Ultra currently carving through the field. The cable has 7% as Blake House moves through into second place, taking that position that was once owned by Ultra Pro, who is currently in 9th position. He's just making excellent moves through this field. Look at that, his own teammates there as well, Ravo. As we start lap 7, Dave Sekera is our race leader. As into the pit lane will come UK Ball. What a send by Iago. He's now up in the 8th position with that incredible move. UK Ball in the pits, heavily in the pits. But it's dry tyres all out for these guys. I don't see a single wet compound. It's in a raw wet. None of them are out right now, so no need for pitting for them sorts of tyres. But yeah, Ultra 18 seconds off Dave Sekera, who's just running his own race. That is not good. Of course, obviously that served that 5-second penalty, but it's affected him a lot. I knew it was going to affect him a lot, but from all that traffic he'd have to clear. He gets ahead of Iago. He's going to try and go for the move on Ocampo soon. Is he going to send on the inside? Nope, Ocampo has that line covered. And these two are just going to scrap it out for 5th. Ocampo will want to try and get ahead of Versio on the hard tyres. As yeah, Versio's not going to be that quick at the moment. That is safe to say. That is very much safe to say. Clear heading on now on 2 warnings for track limits. Ultra has pulled in time on David Sekera. In fact, he's pulled in a lot of time. He is a rapid driver. He's one of the quickest drivers on the track right now. He's not able to use that pace though because he's not in clean air. He's constantly having to overtake other drivers. And there's no way to see his true pace right now in this Grand Prix until he gets into some sort of clean air. As lap 8 now begins, Dave Sekera continues to lead the way. He is just driving a commanding race right now. Ultra's got penalty. Wait, what? The championship leader not a penalty right there. And that is going to lead to very much annoyance of Ferrari, as their great day goes from great to bad to worse. They are having such bad luck this race. And it's all started off from their turn 1 incident. Dave Sekera though, he's just driving the race he wanted to drive. He is in the fight for this win. Like I said though, he is on fresher tyres. 1 lap fresher means a lot here at Belgium. Which means this man is currently looking to also get a win. Like I said, can't count him out of contention either. How could one of these guys get to the end of the race? It could both of them get the end on that same tyre. I don't know how long the mediums would last, but let's just say it is certainly possible that these guys could get to the end on that 1 tyre compound. So lap 8 of 11. We're about to reach lap 9 though very, very soon. As we're now pretty much in the closing stages of the whole Grand Prix. 3 more laps to go now. Van Horn and Ocampo locked into wheel-to-wheel action. And down the inside, Van Horn moving up into 7th with DRS as well. That is a very good... It's been a good race, right now for Van Horn. He's not really had that good performances this season. Iago and Bogsara both in the pits. Bogsara moving onto the medium tyre. Iago also copying. He's moving on. Medium virtual safety car. Ferrari's out. Rafael Ferrari has got an engine failure. His car goes up in smokes and he is out of the Belgian Grand Prix. That was a pretty dangerous place for your car to crash out, or retire, sorry, because of the engine failure. But this is a big gift for Iago and for Daniel Baltasarov, who practically got a free position, a free pit stop under his virtual safety car. They're going to gain a lot compared to their rivals that they were fighting before. And what's happened here with David Serquiera? He massively fell off this race, which also can now within a second of the Ford driver. Lap 9 out of 11. We are very close to the final 2 laps, and there is definitely a battle for the race win here on our hands. David Serquiera might be inclined to pit, but also because we're getting towards the end of the race, he may not want to do that. Looks like we're going to get a Ford Hyperdrive battle here for the win of this Belgian Grand Prix. But just like, once again, I'm going to say it again, he's not been on the podium for a main race this season. Of course, he did get that sprint podium last time, but they don't really count towards normal podiums. Here is David Serquiera. He's heading into the bus stop chicane. He's on the inside line. Like, just like, takes that inside back. He switches through, and he's up into the lead of this race. 2 more laps to go. David Serquiera is quicker down the straight, despite not having DRS. They're going to be side by side at the first corner on the source. Later, Sonic is going to come through with an incredible switchback. He's now leading this race. David Serquiera is going to be the one with DRS, though. But is he going to be able to use that to his advantage or not? Because look at the speed from the Hyperdrive, who has already sailed over a second into the lead. Ford's dreams have crumbled there in front of their very eyes. The tyres got way too worn for David Serquiera. He's struggling. He needs to try and hold on to at least 2nd place, I guess, now. Because Olsen behind, he's going to be a bit quick. I don't know if he's going to be quicker or not, considering the state of his tyres. But then you've also got to think about Ultra. He's going to try and clear Olsen. I don't know how he's going to do that, but he's going to try to. He's got a penalty as well, though. He wants to try and beat Versio. Versio, though, is a lot quicker right now in this race. As you can see, the Red Bull looking towards the inside line. Ultra is unable. Ultra is able to defend. Versio unable to get through. Yeah, the longer Ultra holds up Versio, the quicker Van Horn possibly gets through and will possibly even take a top 5 position here. Anyways, we're heading in towards bus stop chicane for the penultimate time this race. Blake Joswick has driven something absolutely incredible. Like a victory which we didn't even expect to see. He's looking to be very much possible. As the last lap is going to be led by him. He is looking to be the 4th driver of the season to take a Grand Prix victory. 6 if you include sprints. All this work, all the hard work and determination, it's all going to lead up to this. After unlucky moment and unlucky moment, everything is going to come round. Eventually there's one point in your life where bad luck turns to good luck, and then your life goes on an upward scale. Everything would just keep going up and up. And for this man, it's looking to do the same this season, though. Ultra does pick up another penalty. I don't know if you saw that or not. He picked up a penalty for track limits. And that is going to set him down to P21. I mean, P10, sorry. Possibly. Ocampo, it's got a full car puncture. I've just noticed that there. And that is not good for him. He's going to fall out the points, possibly. Raven's going to close in. He moves up into 11th. As Ocampo is just dropping like a fly right now. Matthew Hart, he's also got a puncture. But anyways, quickly, gotta focus on this. As around the final 2 corners, the bus stop chicane. The leader Drag Sonic, not only is it the first podium of the season, it's the first win of the season. He wins the Belgian Grand Prix. As over there in sector 2, there's some incidents going on. Also, we'll round off the podium. David Serquiera gets P2 in the end. After what could have so easily been a win. Van Horn, P5 in the end for him. He'll be delighted with that. Iago is in 7th from Bogdanasarov in such a fast lap of the race. And then Wado in UK Ball. As, Ultra will finish this race in P9. Revo in P11. From Headley in livery. And Akari Sato, Palomino, Now Lamfong is going to drop from P16 to P17 with Spiker CV being within 5 seconds of him very clearly. But look at that though, Capo and Matthew Hart, they've just got full car punctures. Silla seemed to have had an incident in the Opal as he has got damage, but yeah, full car punctures there for these two drivers. They won't be happy in the slightest about that one. Yeah, 2 retirements. The first lap though was absolute chaos. I'm so glad to have you all watching with me for the Belgian Grand Prix. So yeah, but that's how your race winner. First win of the season for him. Atlas Ford get a podium with David Saracera once again on a win, but they add another podium to their collection. Jens Olsen once again also carry on the string of impressive results. P3, P1, and now P3 again. He is looking to get a solid championship position at this rate. But with that, we are done. Let's listen to the Nigerian national anthem. So there's your podium, right outside your race winner of today's Grand Prix, James Saracera, and also round podium at spot 4. First Theo gets 4th position, incredible result for him. Then we have Sacramento Horn, Ayago, Della Boxar, Carl Samato, Ultra Cable, Rigo, Headley, Livery Star of Palomino, who rounds off points. Then we got Spike TV, Lampong, Armacilla, Sebastian Campo, Matthew Hart, and finally Ferrari and Benedetto, who retired from the race. Well, that's the chaos of Belgium. It's all complete. It's finally done. These drivers can go rest now, and you can go rest. F1 Classic is done for today, and I can't wait to see you next time for the next race. Goodbye.